Alright, what's up, y'all? So I see people talking about this trade, and they saying how we was delivering from fair value gaps, we're delivering from all these things. But let's really talk about the trade, bro. What really happened? What's the outcome of it for real? We started bouncing out of this area for sales, market structure, and we made let me go to the hourly actually. Look better. So we made a high, higher low. Same right here, internal structure. High, higher low, high, higher low, higher low, higher low. And then boom, it dropped. Then it retraced a little bit and then dropped. Right now we're in the correction phase to come back up into this area to drop again probably. But sellers are strong. If we go to a lower time frame so I can show you what everybody was talking about. I believe they was talking about how right here we're delivering all these fair value gaps, how we swept highs and like these highs right here drop, but the real move started up here, bro. It started up here and I missed the trade. It started right here where this kept bouncing off at this level. Boom. We was looking for sales anyway. And it kept bouncing off of here. And then it just eventually just dropped when the volume came in for London session. It just dropped. And when it dropped, it got back here, started consolidating, and then dropped again. That's what really happened. I stopped looking at ICT, a lot of like all of that stuff. I don't think you really need all of it, but the only thing I would say you could use is like you can use fair value gaps, you can use opening gaps, because this is where price was drawn to. It was drawn to an opening gap right here, but now it's correcting back up to this area because we never got a correction here. So now we correcting back up to this area to drop again because sellers are clearly strong. So yeah, bro, it's people was looking at the market like the small details that happen in here and that happened. Let me show you. Everybody was looking at all the small details that happen all in this area instead of the overall picture, what really happened. And that's why I like the concept ICC, because like I explained in the last video, ICC is a concept to show you what position you're in the market. And now, right now, you can clearly see we're in a correction position in the market. This whole down range, sell range was the indication. Now us coming back up, this is the correction, and then we're gonna have a continuation down. So ICC, it is clearly, it's not, I wouldn't call it a strategy. And I think Sky said this video he just posted, I think he just posted it. I think it's day 7 of his videos. But and this is 2026 too. The videos in 2026, day 7 of his videos. I think he just said something about it, about price action and how ICC is not the strategy. It's the concept of what's position you're in the market. And I said that yesterday, bro. I said it the last video, bro. And the fact that he came and said that is crazy. But just think about it, bro. The market is really easy to trade, but I think as humans, we get so caught up in our head, start overthinking, and start just doing things we shouldn't do. Like, I wouldn't even say doing things we shouldn't do, but it's overthinking, not realizing what's going on in the market. So like this trade right here, I should have took a long trade up to this high right here because of CPI. And after that, could have realized I got into shorts, which I did, which the shorts come from this. The shorts come from right here off of this candle. It gave an indication right here. Boom, correction. And then that's when the price dropped. Now we made another indication right here. Another indication right there. Indication right there. Indication right here. Indication right here. But we had to correct. Now we're in the correcting stage because we never corrected back to this place right here. So I believe tomorrow is going to be straight correction up to here. And then the next day after that, it's going to be selling. Or it might consolidate then sell. But the reason why we're selling is because of this area right here where price made this opening gap. And we have to finish closing it. And I can show you the opening gap. As you can see, this is the opening gap. Sorry about that noise, but I'm in the bed with my woman and it's late and she pregnant and don't realize what's going on. But this right here is opening gap. And if we mark it up, you can see we came and tapped it. I'm gonna change the color of it because it's an area where we want to see price come. But as you can see, bro, it's clearly. And then I seen something about he was explaining. I think it was on a minute or let me see. I think it was on a 5 minute actually. Yeah, he was saying how people was trying to take longs, but they couldn't because they never tapped into this weekly opening gap yet, and we had inverse fair value gaps all through here, and the only one that's really the inverse was this one because we tapped it here and then went up. But I see this as just a draw liquidity right here. Boom, and now we correct it. That's how I see it. I don't want to overthink it and see all the extra stuff. And I think that's a big part of why people take so long of learning trading, because they add a lot of extra stuff which is ICT. It adds a lot of concepts. It's too many concepts. But if you simplify it, use certain things and just use market structure and price action, I believe you can have a real life, like a real decent, like a real good trading strategy. Just like me, I only use opening gaps, weekly opening gaps, and that's really the most I use for ICT. It's this weekly opening gap and maybe daily opening gaps if it's there. That's the most I use, and bro, and using my market structure and my price action. But I'm gonna start running your mouth. I just wanted to talk about that, and I missed the trade, bro. I'm mad I missed the trade. Like I realized I could have been in that trade, and then I end up missing the trade for that morning too because I did not like. I woke up and then I ended up falling back to sleep, but it's okay because I knew what was happening, and it's all good, bro. Right now I'm in a learning stage, practicing, so it's okay to me. But another thing, I don't want to get too focused on NASDAQ. I want to be able to trade gold and silver and all of that because I feel like having the options to trade them, it's less stress because it can be times where NASDAQ is just doing stupid stuff and it's like I don't see what's going on and then I end up seeing it because we're in a no trade zone. So just having the option to do that is very amazing. So the prop firm that I'm gonna choose is Alpha Futures. It's because I can trade more than just NASDAQ and S&P. So yeah, bro. I'm out of here. I just want to ramble a little bit, but hopefully y'all enjoy this.